This ride is closing forever at Universal Studios. Good morning everyone and welcome back to Universal Studios Hollywood. Today we're here to check out some park updates, some ride closures, and more fun like that. Let's start our morning off over here in City Walk, the ever-changing City Walk, and as you can see, the brand new attraction here at City Walk has had a little bit of a milestone. It's nice to see this project finally ramping up because for a while I thought, like, are they even gonna do this still? Because it just sat still for such a long time, but it looks like now they are almost done with it. And also the iFly area is completely flattened. So that's fun to see what they're gonna do with this area. This is like a weird construction project going on in front of the Universal Cinema. I have no idea what this is. And over here at the old Abercrombie store, we now have confirmation that an NBA store is going to be going here right in front of NBC Sports Grill and Brew. And this is a really big building, so I'm excited to see what they do with the NBA store coming soon. Into the park we go, and it's strange because they removed the Wicked Step and Repeat photo op here. Kind of interesting because they did announce that there's going to be character meet and greet during Universal Fan Fest nights, and it's going to be here at the front of the park. So honestly, I thought it'd be at that little photo op, but I guess not. Maybe it's going to be somewhere else. They're building a more permanent temporary location since Universal Fan Fest nights is temporary. The ultimate troll would be for John Murdy to tweet something "Wicked This Way Comes" and then just tweet a picture of Elphaba and Glenda at Universal Fan Fest nights. And if you're an HHN fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Nobody here in this giant crowd is about to do what I'm about to do. I'm about to rope drop Fast and Furious Supercharged. Not the studio tour, rope dropping Fast and Furious Supercharged. Only writing it for that. I gotta be honest, I never thought I would combine those words in a sentence like I just did. I'm so excited because Butterbeer season actually kicks off on both coasts March 1st. So probably by the time you're already watching it, it's going through the whole month of March. Last year they did Butterbeer season, but they didn't have merch like this, and now they have some pretty cool looking merch here. I mean, really love the design and how they're sticking with the same color themes. That hat's pretty cool. Really fun stuff. I think we'll have ourselves some Butterbeer a little bit later to kind of celebrate the kickoff of Butterbeer season. Okay, I guess I'm not the only one with this idea to rope drop the studio tour. Everyone wants to get their family on Supercharged. Usually I'm riding the studio tour to get some updates, and then at the end I'm like, oh, I have to go through Supercharged. Now I'm riding the studio tour specifically for Supercharged. Oh, how the times have changed. If you guys still don't get the reference that I'm referencing to, Fast and Furious Supercharged is officially closing on March 10th. Forever. And I have some thoughts on it, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But for now, let's go get our family on. Well, would you look at that? Passing by Stage 15, which is rumored to hold one of the walkthrough experiences for Universal Fan Fest nights, the door was cracked open, and I don't know if y'all can see, but the plywood in there looks absolutely massive. Whatever walkthrough experience that they're building in there looks huge, bigger than any Halloween Horror Nights house that's been in there. I'm really excited for Fan Fest night.
Agent Hobbs was redirecting our tour off of the regular route into the solid truck repair where absolutely nothing shady or sketchy appears in here.
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Hobbs, escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss!
Okay, guys, it's showtime! Come to the left! This video moving fast enough. Roman, Lenny, hook him up!
You were among the last guests to experience the original attraction here on the back lot. To stay up to speed on Fast and Furious Hollywood trip, visit our website, follow our socials for updates.
March 10th.
And folks, what a way to end our tour.
March 10th, but this is the last week. You know, this mural is like brand new, so I'm assuming they're gonna have to change it up and take off the Vin Diesel on there holding the helicopter, because literally they just debuted this new kind of studio tour poster last year. Well, after that fun, I've worked up an appetite, so let's go grab ourselves something from the Power Up Cafe, sit down and talk about the future of the studio tour and what exactly I think could replace Supercharged. All right, so just random tidbit here. If you guys haven't tried these calzones, the Super Mushroom Run is like $14 and it definitely fills you up. With my Gold Pass, it's $11. It's probably one of my favorite snacks here at Universal, to be honest. Bear with me, everyone. The lighting is literally not in my favorite today, but we did just get off of, oh my god, this is ridiculous. We got off the studio tour, rode Supercharged for the very last time, because I don't know if I'm going to come back before March 10th. And honestly, when they announced this, it was kind of surprising, to be honest. It was surprising and not surprising, really. But obviously, they have bigger plans for it, so what exactly could they be replacing? Because they have promised a brand new studio tour attraction. What that studio tour attraction is, we have no idea. Immediately, my mind goes to either something Wicked themed or maybe even Universal Monsters themed. Just utilizing that 360 theater in there, but changing the theme a little bit. Wicked is wildly popular. It would do perfect in there. However, I feel like that wouldn't necessarily be number one because I think that they're saving Wicked for an even bigger project, hopefully somewhere down the lines, either here at the Universe or maybe even Universal Studios Florida. And that's kind of like the same thing with Universal Monsters. Obviously we have Dark Universe opening at the Universe, but could they be gearing up for something bigger as far as Universal Monsters related here in Hollywood? And if they aren't, then why not put Universal Monsters in that theater? It'd be easy, it'd be a way to tell the history of the Universal Monsters and connect it with the backlot. That's just my thought process. Maybe it's wishful thinking, maybe it's just me speculating. Who knows? That's just my wishful thinking as far as what could replace Fast and Furious Supercharged. But now I'm gonna feast on my Super Mushroom and then we'll go check out some Hollywood Drift coaster construction. All right, that was quite the yummy treat. Let's go check out some of the new changes with Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, the brand new coaster. All right, let's take a look at everything going on here. There's obviously lots of active work still because they never pause to take a break on constructing this thing, but they did install a new track piece. They finished the stall. Obviously this stall isn't as big as something you'd see on a Velocicoaster, but still going to be very, very impressive. And keep in mind, the Hollywood Drift coaster is going to have the spinning element to it, so who's to say you're not going to spin on this stall, which would be freaking insane. But yeah, every single day that we come visit this construction site, they're making more and more milestones and making more and more progress. Obviously, look at how much brickwork has gone into the backside of the Fast and Furious building. There's a lot. Lots of it has been revealed and lots of detail all over the place for this building. It's exciting to see. But I always like coming to this view. You always get a whole lot of coverage here, and obviously seeing the progress of the brickwork is pretty fun. Oh, check it out. A random Jurassic World boat being brought in by a truck, semi-truck. That'd be fun to ride in the back of that. And of course, even more brickwork right here. You can see all the brickwork all over the place. They're slowly but surely removing everything, although they still haven't removed the front. Very soon. The brickwork's like almost done in the front because you can kind of see through the black tarp, but yeah, I'm sure they'll pull all these sheets down very, very soon, so you can see all the detail like you can see on the backside of this coaster as well. So here's the current look at the front of it right now. Like I said, once they take down the tarps and everything, we'll really be able to see the brickwork. But as I said before, you can really start to tell. Look, there's construction worker that's walked on through. He came out of his boo hole for a split second. But there's plenty of brickwork that you can kind of see popping out there. Oh, they should hire that guy as a scare actor. He knows how to work his boo holes. But there's plenty of brickwork going on and some fun stairs over there as well. Once they pull this down, everybody's going to be like, wow, what's that? And it's really going to draw all the attention and the hype to Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. Into the wizarding world of Harry Potter though, I'm gonna go get myself a butterbeer to kick off butterbeer season. So obviously there's this butterbeer cart, but I'm gonna go to the less busy one. Alright y'all, I got my yummy butterbeer to kick off butterbeer season, officially running through the month of March. Got myself the cold one, but obviously you can get yourself a frozen one. It's a super hot day, but I enjoy the cold one just as much. Coming on over here to the Unknown Hill project. Well, I mean, it's unknown in hindsight that it's not public, but I think we've all kind of got an idea of exactly what they're doing here, in the sense of like, it's just all landscaping work. Like, there's nothing big going here, and obviously stuff can change and stuff like that, but I mean, I just think this is landscaping work, especially with everything going on with the coaster on the hill right behind us. That's what my mind immediately goes to. And yeah, way off in the distance, like we were talking about earlier, on the tram, stage 12 over there has that plywood out there, and I can't wait for Universal Fan Fest nights if they are using it for Fan Fest nights, because whatever they're building in there looks absolutely massive. And here we kind of get a better look at that stall that has been recently installed. Installed, yeah. Nice. Wow, that was dumb, Scott. But they're also still working on that wall. Since last time, that wall down there, that sound barrier, it doesn't look like it's made any extra progress, but they're definitely moving quick on everything else right now. As someone's sawing something over there. I really like how Universal, once they announced that Supercharged was closing on March 10th, they're like, oh, by the way, here's this video of us making this big turn right here. I thought that was cool. Like, I like when parks do that, when they showcase videos of their construction progress. But yeah, Vin Diesel and his family aren't leaving Universal for good, because obviously we'll have that short break of Supercharged being closed, and then next year we'll have Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift opening up. And you know, who knows what the route that they're making. They could do previews as early as late 2025. Just speculation, but they're moving quick on this. There's another look at the stall right there. It looks even more insane from this angle, to be honest. And like this spaghetti of track all over the place. I love how it goes right over the brake run too. The holding area until you get back into the station. That's gonna be a fun thing to see passing on by above you. And yeah, Universal Plaza is now open. There's not anything going on in here. I honestly thought the reason why they weren't pulling down the construction walls fast and they're taking their time with Grinchmas is because they were going to utilize it for Fan Fest nights, and they're going to start construction on that already. But I mean, they probably still will, because this is a really prime real estate spot for them to put stuff in here. But right now, it looks like they're just not starting on construction quite yet for it. So I'm sure though, if they are going to use it for Fan Fest nights, we'll start to see construction walls up within the next month or so. Now, if you want to rep Supercharged and really do it for the family and rock Dom Toretto's car there, then you can get yourself a Supercharged t-shirt. Still here, available in the front store for a small amount of $24.95. Still available. Your very own Universal Studios Hollywood Fast and Furious Supercharged t-shirt. So we bring ourselves outside of the park to this unknown parking garage thing going on, and this is obviously the construction that we've been following for the last 3 weeks or so. There doesn't seem to be much progress made on it. However, there's a giant pile of dirt, and usually when there's a giant pile of dirt, that means that they're moving along with it, because that means that they have completely flattened the area that they have intended to do. And that's what it looks like, and that's why it looks like construction is just sitting still at the moment. But regardless though, I'm sure we're going to see whatever this project is ramp up within the next couple months or so, because they're persistent with this, I guess, and it looks like it. And well, everyone, that's going to wrap it up for today's Universal Studios video and update as far as Fast and Furious goes. Lots of Fast and Furious talk today, and some Fan Fest talk as well. But if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below with those bell notifications on, and leave this video a like, because it really does help out the channel a whole lot. My name is Scott. You've been watching Exploring Attractions. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.